Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Plano Center in Plano, Texas. Tyler Jones, Josh Haley with you, and we are pleased to be joined by a special guest, Indiana Pacers guard and former Texas A&M guard as well. Donald Sloan joins us now. Donald, glad to have you with us.
Glad to be here, man. How y'all doing, man?
Doing well, doing well. Donald, first off, tell us what brings you out here today.
Good cause. I've participated in many of these, growing up, coming out, AAU circuit, and actually here to help push these power hand gloves that actually work. There's a lot of products out there that are just there to sell, but these things I've actually worked with them myself, and I've seen tremendous, stride in my ability to handle the ball, and and be confident in my handle, all levels.
There's multiple products of the Power Hand line, but a few specific gloves. Which ones have you tried, and how specifically have they helped you with your game? I know they have the anti-grip gloves, which make it slicker, make the ball feel slicker, and kind of make you work harder.
Yeah, those are actually the ones that I use the most. The anti-grip gloves. They're weighted, and when I first wore them about a year or so ago, I kind of figured, it's not really, it was hard, but it wasn't really that hard. And I think he went and tweaked it, and when I got that second pair, and then I started working with him, it was almost impossible to dribble the ball. But at the same time, once I took them off, my hands felt so light, the ball felt extra grippy, of course, because it's so slick, that, it seemed like I had it on the screen. And I can't lie, I've always been able to dribble the ball pretty well, but this just took it to another level, honestly.
What connected you to work with Power Hands? Did you come to them, or did they come to you?
They actually came to me. The owner, founder, president of the company, the gloves, saw me playing, I think at a 24-hour fitness in the off season one time, and he saw how I was handling it. He's like, I think I got something that'll help you even more. And we got together one evening, showed me the product, and ever since then, we've been a team in this thing.
When you look at the PrimeTime Sports National Championship and over 800 teams gathering here, you did a pretty cool thing, playing one-on-one with some of the youngsters out there, and I know that's going to be a moment they never forget. Did you have any moments like that growing up that really impacted your life to continue to pursue basketball?
Oh yes, of course. I remember one vivid moment. I was at something like this, and Raymond Felton was there, and he was actually playing guys one-on-one, and I think it may have been 50 of us, but it was first one to score win, and he didn't lose one game, and he didn't start with the bar. And we were all like advanced, basketball, high school basketball players.
Yeah.
I'm there with O.J. Mayo, Wayne Ellington, and guys that ain't in the NBA now. And Raymond Felton did exactly what I did, and he didn't lose not one game.
Wow.
So that kind of brought back memories when I was out here. I'm like, man, this is kind of the shoes I was in, maybe 12 years ago. So.
You're a local guy. You're from this state. You played at Texas A&M. Tell me what it's like coming back here and coming back to your roots, basically.
Feels great. When I'm out and about, I get the stares. I think that's him. I don't know if it's him. And then they'll come, hey, are you Donald Sloan? It feels good. You can go anywhere, in the world or America, and a few people may recognize you, unless you're LeBron and Kobe, of course. But but to be back home and where you feel the love, and anywhere you go, people are like, hey, I remember you from high school. I know you played at A&M. It's a different feeling. So.
You've taken a pretty lengthy road so far in your professional career. You've been in 2 different countries in the addition to the United States, and on multiple teams. Just describe what it's been like to travel to these different places, and all in one goal is your ultimate pursuit of playing professional basketball and being there.
Yeah. If I could change, anything about that, I wouldn't, because it's definitely molded my career, molded me into the person that I am today. Having to take the back door to get into the NBA. In college, a lot of people didn't think I would be able to play in the NBA, but through my dedication and I get my skill set at the same time, and being blessed, able to play the game, I ended up exactly where I wanted to be. So.
You played lately for the Pacers, who've gone to back-to-back Eastern Conference Finals. What's it been like playing with guys like Paul George and Roy Hibbert and Lance Stevenson, and having a coach like Frank Vogel? What's that been like?
It's been a great experience. That organization, top to bottom, does things the right way. And I've been blessed to be a part of the organization for a full year, and I'm going into my second year now. And wanting to fill a bigger role to help the team get past where we went last year, and to play with those guys. I mean, that's the best team I'll probably play for in my playing career. With David West and Roy Hibbert and Paul George, Lance Stevenson. So just to kind of sit back and watch and see how things unfold, it definitely was a great opportunity and a great thing for me.
As you were coming up through college and playing at Texas A&M, it was somewhat of an era where Texas and Texas Tech with Bobby Knight were the dominant teams, but now Baylor and Texas A&M, really towards the end of their Big 12 run, had a lot of success, and you were part of the most successful class in A&M history, winning 100 games. What does that kind of say just about the depth of talent that's in the state of Texas?
There's a lot of great players here. Like you named 4 or 5 schools, and that's only getting a handful of the Texas guys. I feel like if all Texas guys stayed in Texas and played, TCU, SMU, they're becoming a great program now. U of H, I mean, Texas. I can go on and on with how hard it'll be to beat any of those schools, in Texas, because the talent is here. Other states and cities have talent too, but we have so much hidden talent here in Texas because the state is so big.
Donald Sloan joining us right now, NBA point guard on the set here. Donald, I can't ask you about your time with the Indiana Pacers without asking you about Lance Stevenson. Tell us about what's it like. Did he ever blow in your ear in practice?
He done. He never blew in my ear, but that stuff that he was doing towards the end of the year, he had done that the whole year in practice. He was messing with guys. He's the guy that brings the energy up in practice. Of course, he does it in the game. So when we're having like a slow day, Lance is gonna do something to get everybody going. He's gonna make everybody laugh. He's that kind of guy. And some people label it as crazy stuff and his antics, but I mean he has a great passion for the game. And a lot of times we counted on his heart alone to get us through a few games. So
Donald, one of the themes of this expo that PrimeTime Sports has put on is health and wellness and taking care of yourself physically and being in good shape. You were a guy, obviously, at Texas A&M that you played a lot of games. You were able to avoid serious injury. What message would you have for the youngsters out there on how important it is to take care of your body from a young age?
It's very important. Like you said, in my career, I was blessed and able to stay healthy full time. But it started from in high school. It started, playing AAU, and I had great mentors and great coaches that helped me with that. As far as knowing that I need to stretch, because it's not about now. It's about when you're 5 years from now. How your body's going to feel by you not doing or taking certain precautionary measures now. And like I said, I was blessed to have people in my ear, kind of guiding me, telling me, yeah, you need to do this, so we need to get you over here, and so that just having the right people around you, I think helps prevent a lot of injuries. But I mean, it's the game of basketball. Injuries are going to happen, but eating right, I know you don't think about it now, but eating right and doing preventative things as far as stretching and icing and cold tub, like that helps in the long run. And I used to blow it away like whatever, but it actually works.
So you've done these things to stay healthy now and everything. What are you preparing for after basketball? What do you have? Are you thinking about that, or are you already thinking what you want to do after basketball?
Oh yeah, the average career in the NBA is 3 years. So I'm always thinking, what's next. So for me, I think I kind of want to get into coaching. Not sure if I want to do college. I think I want to stick around the pro level, whether that's assistant, skill development, scouting, something like that, or a sports agent. That's my plan now. But of course, plan changes due to life. But as of right now, that's kind of what I'm looking at.
Well, Donald, we know you have somewhere to be, but we certainly appreciate your time. And as I said before, I know that just seeing the look on some of the kids' faces out there with you, it's going to be a memory that sticks with them forever.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
NBA player Donald Sloan of the Indiana Pacers, Texas native and Texas A&M standout. Stay with us on Primetime Sports. Much more to come on today's Expo from the Plano Center.